Oke, cek 1 2 3. Cek. Oke, semuanya sudah bagus kah? Kita lihat dulu. Oke, let's see. Oke, everything's good ya. Oke, everything's good. Oke, kalau gitu kita mau cuy. Halo cuy, sampai sama gue Sinup. Langsung cuy, kita lanjutin game The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt untuk episode ke-7. Ya, tapi sebelum itu gue pengen kasih ke kalian dulu kalau gue sudah up ke level 9 dan gue habis menyelesaikan quest yang ada di mana dulu. Nah, ini di secondary quest. Nah, secondary quest kemarin itu yang kita tolongin istrinya si Baron itu udah selesai dan hasilnya ya gua mungkin salah pilih kali ya, makanya pilihannya agak sad gitu, agak bad ending lah untuk ceritanya si keluarganya si Baron ya. Sad ending lah intinya kayak gitu, si Baronnya mati, terus istrinya si Baron itu dan ternyata yang nenek-nenek yang kita lihat itu ternyata istrinya si Baron ternyata, dan dia dikutuk sama 3 penyihir yang di episode sebelumnya gitu. Cuman ya gua nggak tahu apakah nanti ada kelanjutannya atau gimana, gue juga belum tahu sih. Ya, tapi sementara ini gue sudah menyelesaikan quest yang ada di sini yang semampu gue dan sesuai dengan level yang si Geralt udah punya. Gue udah menyelesaikan yang ada di sini nih. Nanti tinggal tunggu Geralt sampai level 15 lah, level 15 nanti gue baru ambil beberapa quest yang ada di sini lagi nih. Ya, soalnya jauh-jauh banget level-levelnya, gila. Ya. Jadi kita hari ini fokus langsung ke Novigrad. Sini dong, salah. Nah, sini. Kita langsung lanjutin yang dimana kita cari si Siri. Ya. Oke. Kita langsung aja cuy ya, lanjutin aja. Biar nggak kelamaan. Halo, waalaikumsalam Riza. Wah, Riza tumben nih, sudah on. Biasanya agak maleman dia onnya. Kita langsung lanjutin aja yang main quest. Nah, ini kita kemana? No. Sorry. Oh, bukan sih. Kayaknya bukan di sini. Kayak di atas ya. Depan di atas ya. Iya, seperti di atas. Ini ya. Kunci dong, geng. Terus mana nih? Oh, sini. Lewat sini. Oke. Shush. Kunci juga ini gue. Alah, ngebug kebiasaan. Iya, notif di YouTube bang, mantap.
Who's asking? Rudolf de Jonkier of those de Jonkiers.
Oke, kita lanjut ke main questnya aja ya. Nanti saya kalau dapet side quest lagi, nanti mungkin gue selesaiin di offline. Sebaring apa namanya, kerja leveling dan juga cari item. Dan by the way, gue juga lupa kasih tahu tadi gue dapet senjata baru di main quest tadi yang gue kerja tadi sore ya. Nanti kalian tuh di belakang tuh Geralt tuh yang senjata nomor 2-nya tuh itu baru, geng. Oke, basically ya, if come to my place then scoring inside, then you feel that you're dreaming the home story. Oke. Kita tanya dulu ya.
Not interested in what's going on inside. Seeing it for yourself. I'm a banker.
Cursed
homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact. Karim requested.
Aku sambil makan bang, jangan lupa makan dan bawa minum bang. Siap. Udah makan sih sebenarnya, cuman lupa bawa minum lagi gua. The house is story. Why do you care about it?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago.
Aduh, mata
Paid
gua
a pretty
yang
penny,
apa,
I might
sumpah.
add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances.
Kayak ngantuk, lemes.
Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic. And last week,
Oh, dia di
well, you
etik.
shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Oke, let me in.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home.
Oh, nggak
Twin
boleh.
swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Bisa kan?
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Oh, bisa ya? Nggak boleh dong. Find the demon in the house. Kalau sini?
Pardon me.
Oh, bisa. Apa tadi? Oh, bisa. Oke, find the demon. Kita looting. Oh, banyak anjir. Banyak. Saatnya kita maling, geng. Maling. Shh, diem ya, jangan kasih tahu. Oh, nice. Looting is number 1. Oh. Emangnya kalau ada side quest begini kita bisa banyak looting sih. Oke.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it.
Pergi di dalam situ dia ya. Oke, sebelum itu kita habisin dulu yang ada di sini. Jangan ketinggalan satu pun, sayang kau.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oke, let's see. Oh, apa ini? Kita dulu. Ambil barang dulu. Salah pencet. Wow. Dapat almond, geng. Dapat almond kita. Oh, dapat diamonds. Wait, sebelum kita ke bawah, gue mau ke atas dulu sebentar ya. Soal tadi kan ada lantai atas kan? Sebentar. Kita ke atas dulu.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Kan di atas kan? Wih, siapa tuh? Oh. Wah. Digelayangin dong. Anjir, kamarnya parah banget, banyak sama laba-laba.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
Aduh, dia sihir kah atau apakah? Oke.
The
Betul.
door.
Di attic.
The attic.
Di atas. Di apa? Loteng. Boneka di
All
loteng.
right, time to check the attic.
Oke.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Bentar. Seperti biasa. Ngambil lagi. Maling. Aku maling jadi maling. Oh, ini ininya ruangannya. Oke, wait. Bentar. Ayo cepet. Aduh, badan gua kebanyakan. Badan gua kebanyakan. Gua lupa. Manajemen barang. Lupa gua. Sebentar. Apa yang mesti gua... Aduh, banyak banget yang barangnya. Bentar ya, kita ke ini dulu deh, barang. Tuh kan gua nggak bisa lari kan. Bentar. Kita ke ini dulu ya. Untungnya ini main quest, jadi masih bisa skip.
Well, Witcher, what have you learned? More importantly, what have you resolved?
Working on it. Bentar.
Something or someone's playing hide and seek with me in there. Left
Nanti
sign
kita
showing where
balik
to
lagi ya.
go, what to do. I'll try to figure out what's going on and who it is.
Oke, nanti kita
A
sana lagi ya.
second sword? Is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Oke, kita ke sono dulu. Nanti kita ke sono, tapi gua mau beresin barang gua dulu. Sebentar. Nah, gua mesti kesini nih. Naruh barang-barang dulu nih di sini nih. Aduh, jauh lagi. Oke. Maksudnya gua nggak bisa lari. Barang gua kebanyakan. Nah, soalnya gue butuh duit juga nih, gue lagi miskin, geng. Bentar ya, bentar. Nanti kesana lagi kok. Gue nggak bisa. Full salesman. Nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain. Nggak salah nih bang ya?
Realise sits in the area 2 days road from the Terima. We'll try to arrive there just before winter.
Oh, dekat. Nggak bisa lari, gue jelasnya.
Set out all
Oke, nah, gue mau barang-barang gue dulu di sini. Oke. Sebentar nih, kayaknya ada yang mesti gue dulu ganti. Ini 18, berarti gue simpan dulu berarti. 18 berarti armor. Oke, ini gue taruh sini dulu. Armor yang nggak gue pakai, sini dulu lah. Banyakan barangnya, cuy. Nih, nope. Nah, legaan dikit lah. Oke, sip. Let's go. Kita kembali lagi. Map.
What am I to do now?
No. Oh, di sini. Masih.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black.
Epic, I'm coming.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Alah, ternyata bukan. Bukan dong, barang doang begini.
Stop.
Kita begini.
Go away.
Mana deh?
Leave it.
Deket. Ada apa di atas itu? Banyak yang barangnya, gila.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Oke. Banyak banget barangnya, gila. Bagus sih. Oke, get ini. Apa ini? Ini bonekanya nih. Ambil apa yang bisa diambil. Oke, examine the drawing. Examine the drawing. Bentar. Berarti kita lihat gambar yang kita dapat tadi. Inventory, mana inventory? Nah. Oke, mana tadi? Drawing. Oke, ini dia. Oke. Apa nih? Paper on which crab is down by the chat sim. Oh, ini tempat apa? Kayak apa sih kalau luar negeri tuh kayak ayunan begitu ya? Tempat tidur tapi ayunan gitu. Ya begitu. Farming buat memperkaya diri. Yo, betul. Kalau nggak kayak gini, gerak gua nggak kaya. Jangan makan nggak? Widih, Rio. Halo, Rio. Kampret Rio apa kabar Rio? Nih hasil gua akhirnya bisa memperbanyak diri juga, memperbanyak diri lagi, memperbanyak duit gua. Gua udah 1000 crown. Gua udah hasil kemarin tadi itu gua dapat duit ya.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Waduh. Krip itu apa ya? Krip sini ya. Krip. Ini mana ya? Oh. Krip itu di mana ya? Put the dough in the crib. Crib itu apa ya? Aduh, bahasa Inggris gue suram lagi. Di sini kah? Bukan. Mana ya? Crib. Crib itu opo yo? Aduh, bahasa Inggris gua suram. Bentar, sini. Ya, di sini sih. Oh, oke. Dia arahnya sini. Ah, ini dia. Tadi gua pencet nggak bisa. Oke, fan out where the door slam out. Pasti kunci.
Another masterpiece.
Oh,
An oven and a blackened grate. No joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Okay. Examine the oven. Examine the oven. Mesti ada oven ya? Mana oven di sini? No. Oh, di bawah. Mana di bawah ada oven ya? Oh, oke. Ada jejak kaki. Bukan. Oven. Oh, ini dia. Oke. Lumayan juga farmingnya dari awal sampai sekarang ya, Bang. Jadi sakit kayak gini. Enggak, gue sakit bukan gara-gara game ya. Aduh, anjir sakit gue. Anjir sakit gue.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you were scared.
Gue juga
Big
kaget.
brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah.
Kaget
Might
gue.
scare someone so
Ngomong
bad
depan
they'll hurt
gitu.
you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's 'cause you're a dullard. All you humans are dullards.
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases me. End's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to
Dia
live
nggak suka
with.
banquet
So
tadi
I
ya.
decided to give him a scare.
Gave the
Nggak suka
banker a
dia.
really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Let's make a deal. Aduh, deal apa ini? Guess I have to throw you out then. Dealnya apa nih? Deal aja lah ya, coba aja ya.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes, yes, yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
Ah, begitu doang
I
dealnya.
don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Sok diterima. Gua kira dealnya apaan. Ternyata kita ngomong sama sama si itunya punya rumah. Memang ini dihantuin. Ah, itu dibangun dia.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible
Wah.
nightmares.
Besar.
I was supposed to dream the history
Nggak
of
besar
this
sih.
house.
Lumayan lah.
Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Oke. Ini kenapa jadi gelap banget ya? Alah. Salah pencet. Ya jadi gelap banget. Apakah sudah malam?
The second
Yang
sword.
kan
Is
siang.
it in case the first one breaks?
Dan ini gelap banget.
Sick of it.
Oh, sorry. Wah. Oh, begini.
Looking to make some coin too. Sound lovely.
Bukan sakit abangnya, tapi dia sakit karakter di gamenya. Fokus bang, fokus ke subtitlenya, jangan fokus ke yang lain matanya. Enggak, masalahnya itu karakternya bikin gak fokus ya kan. Udah lama ya kan. Masih dah ini jarum ininya anjir.
I'm a witcher!
Ini bikin muncul kambing.
some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round. Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter. Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
25 perak sih, murah sih. Mumpung gua kaya. Request delusion level 1. Time to went home. Ini nggak bisa deh nomor 2 deh. Ya udah, beli dah.
Fine, take this.
That's what I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, Master. We'll knock one back in your honor.
Cepet deh ya.
Burghers and burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Plato,
Ini di bawah ya.
would be me, has the honor to announce that betting is now open. Georgius George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our tavern's champion. Will anyone
Tangga, beli tangga.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You
Semoga
must
XP-nya
answer them.
gede ya.
It's important you're truthful.
Setelah ada yang bayar 25 tadi, 25 emas gua anjir, 25 lumayan juga lu. I will get you. We must the first achieve a kind mental accord. I must ask some question, you must answer them. It's important you are full on sebenarnya. Aduh, apa ini? Ah. Udah, gua dulu. Ini dulu ya.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the
Katanya
object
mau
of dream.
dikasih pertanyaan,
Ask
katanya
questions.
pertanyaannya harus
Try to
dijawab
flesh out feelings,
sepenuh hatinya. Apa?
emotions.
Ya ini kita lah
Truth is
gitu.
essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
Dan yang ngepas, iya. Itu bukan gue yang salah dong. Salahkan subtitlenya ya kan. Tuh pas banget di situ kan.
My gift
Kan jadi
lies
gue
in summoning the right dreams.
ya lihat.
At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events.
Anjir gue jadi nggak fokus dong
It
kan
takes
terus.
skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's do this.
Let's begin.
To start with,
Tell me a memory you have this
What
woman.
for?
do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you
Oh,
have.
dia peramal.
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
Aduh, jangan bilang pas di zaman ini. Oke. I remember when we met first heard, I didn't hurt a care more. Saved her life once. She was there when I did. She was there when I died. Aduh. 2 ya. Yang gue tahu ya kita ngelatih dia di Kermohen ya kan di sekolah Witcher itu. Kalau yang 1 gue nggak tahu, mungkin tuh di Witcher sebelumnya, Witcher 2. Terus Save Her Life Once, gue nggak pernah nyelamatin dia juga, tahu-tahu udah di sini. Terus yang keempat, dia di sana pas gue mati gitu loh. Nah gue nggak tahu tuh. Itu kayak tuh kapannya gue juga nggak tahu tuh. Apa tuh di Witcher 2 ya kalau nggak salah ya. Gue juga masalahnya kita nggak main Witcher 2 gitu. Jadi kita ya ini game ngalir aja gitu. Jadi nggak flashback kayak kemarin itu. Jadi ya lu mau nggak mau harus main di Witcher sebelumnya kalau mau tahu cerita sebelumnya gitu loh. Nomor 2 aja lah ya.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Do you wish to tell me? Do you wish to tell me anything more? Yes. Coba.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
Oh, kita bisa pilih lagi nih. See when life does have a life. Oke. Does everything tuh seperti semua ya. I remember first 4. Coba ya. Setahu gue juga pernah dengar itu katanya Gerald itu pernah mati. Bukan mati sih, jadi dia bertukar jiwa gitu. Jadi Siri itu diculik sama kelompok apa? Bukan Siri. Si Jennifer, yang gue tahu ya. Gue kemarin tuh pernah nonton ceritanya The Witcher 2. Kata si Jennifer atau si Siri itu diculik gitu kan. Di situ kita bertukar jiwa sama si bukan bertukar jiwa sih, maksudnya tukeran gitu loh. Jadi gue pindah, dia balik lagi dan kita disamperin sama si Siri. Yang gue tahu sih, yang gue inget sih begitu. Pas di Witcher, itu di Witcher 2 kalau nggak salah, di Witcher 2. Ya di Witcher 2. Tapi posisi itu mati pak kagak gue juga nggak tahu sih nih. Makanya tiba-tiba tuh Siri ngilang gitu. Pas habis dari situ Siri ngilang dan juga si Jennifer juga ngilang. Makanya nih yang Witcher 3 ini kita cari keduanya gitu loh. 4.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well.
Oh Jennifer bener
Siri
kan,
had us
Jennifer.
carried onto a boat. We sailed to a
Jennifer.
place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Kita coba, gue juga penasaran sih. Kita
Yes,
cerita dulu ya.
there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Oke, kita lihat nomor 1 ya. Nomor 2.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward.
Ini dulunya
The law of
nih.
surprise.
Dulu dia pasti ketemu sama si
Never thought I'd
Siri.
actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the waters of oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes. Gue jadi penasaran juga nih.
No need to rush. We have time.
No need to rush. Oke.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first
Oh,
called Ciri
untung
her
aja bisa
daughter.
dat semua ya.
We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
The ability. She shot at the bolt. At the blood. They caught the lady's space and time. She had trouble controlling them. Yang gua Elder Blood emang dia ada keturunan mage juga dari ibunya karena juga mage juga. Bukan apa? witch atau sorceress atau apa gitu, katanya sih gitu, darah itu dari maknya. Terus dia bisa teleportasi, yang punya skill teleportasi. Terus ini ketiga sih setelah being confronted. Wah, ini nomor 3 dia nggak bisa ngendaliin gitu. You claim this woman has ability. Tell me about him. Nomor 3 memang dia katanya nggak bisa kontrol itu kekuatannya dia. Nomor 3 aja lah ya.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Apa ya? Yes atau no? Mau jawab ya?
No. Can we start?
Naturally, I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri.
Oke, semoga dari
Tell me where
sini.
you think she
Aduh.
might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion. Yennefer Angus.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Oke. Oh. Ini kenapa tiba-tiba kita ada di sini? Ini mimpinya si Geralt nih. Menghilang. Wah.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
This may answer. This is it.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come
Like
upon a
district,
bridge.
red light
The rosemary
district.
is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Oke.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Oke, thank you, Mbak seksi. Mbak, kenapa gue ngomongin Mbak seksi? Ternyata bisa ketolong di sini. Ternyata banyak. Wow. Semoga dia nggak ngeliat. Oke, nice, dia nggak ngeliat. Oke, itu semua ya. Itu semua, oke, aman. Kalau di bawah kan rame tuh, banyak orang. Tuh. Gue terus main.
Stop staring your
Oke,
face
kita
in the
dulu.
words.
Mana pintu keluar?
Challenger who seeks to subdue pile driver.
Makanan gue banyak kan makanan gue. Oke lah cukup.
It's not safe to go out in the streets anymore.
Oke, let's go. Ini bisa panjang lagi nih.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You've got water on the brain! I've got a fried dog outside in this.
Go the Sulit and Terima. Perjalanan ini amat sangat panjang sekali.
And it's raining again. Mutant!
Cost you double in
Navigate ke kelas.
I've had enough of living.
Aduh, moga nggak bayar lagi. Nggak bayar lagi, ribet lagi gue. Terkunci. Terkunci. Gimana caranya masuk? Terus terkunci, geng. Ini cara gue masukin iya ini. Bentar, mungkin gue cari-cari.
I'll never come back, you stinking
Sini kan?
stagges!
Aha, bener sini. Tadi tadi pintu belakang ya.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth!
Aduh, kenapa sih? Ribut mulu.
Get up in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Weh,
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
tinju. Oke, berantem kita. Wah.
I killed it!
Oish.
Reminds me of a piece of wood.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Told you this place was...
Gua kalah.
Pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan.
Oh, ini teman lamanya dia.
Raining plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Langsung aja ya.
It's about Siri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognise her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
Yep.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A
Tadi gua
shite
kalau
storm.
pilih si
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock
dia
full of
apa
bums. Have no clue what happened.
pacar si Gerard, gue lupa.
Let's
Mungkin
look
gue
around.
bakal balik ke
Might
sana
find
kali ya,
something
ketemu sama
that'll put us
mereka
on his
berdua.
trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Jadi karena gue pilih si Dandelion, makanya gue ke Dandelion. Terus the ground floor. Oh, banyak anjir.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
This is the planner. This stage Dandelion in planning, starting to look like man serious but his business. Aduh, ini mana ini? Dandelion and planning, starting to look like man serious but his business. Ya dah.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women
meeting
of
women
late.
of late.
The dog.
The dog? The dog? Not accepting did got help. Dia ketemu sama cewek. Not in his romantic outings.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, thank you. The Dandelion plan. Entah, berarti di buku. Entah. Rosa apa ini? Ada like a rose band crimson hall, rosa humor, ceweknya. A charming love guild ball, Molly, sick legs. Make a fool, talent. Anjir, tentang ceweknya ya? Aduh. Sangat tidak membantu. Bukannya panjang banget.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, The title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Sebentar. Banyak banget nih.
Come on, we need another place to hunker
Tok ke Molly, tok ke...
Maybe we'll try the King of Beggars.
ke Spula. Bentar, ini deket nih. Anjing deket. Zoltan, emang ngomong lagi? Masih Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Oh, nanyain doang. Molly, mau apa? No, all I wanted you know.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their
Ceweknya
station.
banyak.
You know that. Like he says,
Aduh.
in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Mata Bella.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella. Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing
Wah,
mother's
ini
costumes.
sepertinya
Took
komunikasinya
to
banyak
calling
nanti
him
nih.
Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment.
Dah.
Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Dosa Fala... Apa ya? Tadi yang kita baca-baca sih soal si Rosa ya.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre
Aduh,
named
ini
her
kapan ketemu
Bahia.
sama Sirinya
Well
ya?
chosen, eh?
Lama betul.
Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the imperial legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine.
Oh,
Whereas I
Beauclair
prefer
wine.
vodka straight up.
Parah.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Oke. Kita lanjutin ya. Kita cari ke-6 cewek itu. Oke, kita yang dekat dulu lah. Ini yang dekat dulu kali ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa sih. Jadi kita ekspor tempat di sini juga.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no
Apa nih? Berantem lagi gue nih.
He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Ditabok,
What you honoring for,
ditabok.
stupid wench?
Oh, reman.
What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Reman
Close
sih.
enough.
Tuh.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Get out here. Festula got you protection. Asik. Aduh, ini apa nih?
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Vega. Main. Widih, kalau main kayak gimana gitu ya? Gitu.
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Gue kira
To think your
bakal...
men will help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of
Gue
kindness.
kalau
You're not
ngomong
entirely a
gue yang
stranger.
lindungin kayak gimana gitu. So pahlawan banget gue.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Actually, they didn't know why I'm here. Actually, apa sih semut? What worry?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
The one X about other washerwoman. Was
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Oke lah.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oke, udah selesai. Wih, lumayan 150. Level 12. Yeay. Naik level. Wih, dapat XP 300. Berarti gue dapat XP tadi 420. Bukan dia. Assalamualaikum.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Itu siapa? Kayak penjahit, kayaknya penjahit deh. Anjir. Wah,
Any better?
ya.
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and
Ternyata
Dandelion...
cowok.
I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Dia homo juga. Oh, dia dia mabok. Dia mabok terus nggak sadar. Ah, anjir, dia bencong dong. Masa kok tadi gue kayak ada baju-baju begitu deh. Don't want to know the rest. And then
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Oke. Pertanyaan ini.
I know this is none of my business, but why
do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of
As a
becoming a
child?
doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead.
Oh, dia kan
Discovered
penjahit kan,
clothing.
bener. Soalnya gue tadi bajunya banyak
Costumes can
banget.
express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment?
Moment.
Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested. What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Betul, spellnya.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent
Berarti kayak
doublet.
nanti kita bisa kontak
Sadly,
dia
he'd
deh
only
buat
come in to
jual
get a
sesuatu.
button
Kayak dia
reaffixed to a
pedagang-pedagang
hole
gitu deh.
patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago, he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket.
Tuh ada gambar
As
requests
requests
juga ya
go,
di
I had the
belakangnya.
distinct
Bukan lama sih,
feeling he'd
kayak
actually come to talk.
kalungnya si Geralt.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Oke. Tuh kan. Tuh kan bener, nanti dia jadi pedagang. 150. Nice, lumayan. And then kita ke ini. 300 udah juga. Wah, segini lumayan. Cepet gue 200 tadi 300 tadi ya. The beach. Gak sih, kalau ngomong beach kayak gimana gitu. Itu juga kosakata gue masih agak berantakan. Chill out. Kemudian jadi kita jalan-jalan simulator ya, simulator jalan-jalan. Lari-lari simulator. Setengah jam, ada kali setengah jam lebih ya, setengah jam lebih kita nggak ada berantemnya. Ada teman-teman tadi pas tinju-tinjuan. Oke, dia di dalam rumah. Halo, pintunya mana? Kan. Do you know children Marabella School? Oh, dia guru. Oke, ternyata dia guru, geng, kayak gua. Salah. Dia guru toh.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
Oh, ini.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Nunggu ya? Nunggu aja lah ya.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit? It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats.
Kita bayar orangnya. Jadi kita sudah nunggu dia, kita next. Talk to Molly, talk to apa? Kita tunggu dia sedang ngajar ya.
Fucking yours.
Masuk sini ya. Bukan. Ini toko orang anjir, salah. Bukan loh, bener kesini. Oh, alah kesini dong, kata gue. Oh, bukan. Dia ke atas.
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors. You get a bonus for working piss poor
Crazy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
Driving in slippery, the bugger, as quick as a top.
Kunci dong.
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both of us.
Kita go cari pintu lain.
You get a bonus for working piss poor wet.
Cari pintu lain di mana tidak ada pintu lagi. First way.
No discounts, no credit.
Jalan, naik. Gak bisa.
You cocky look, you got
Wow. Gak bisa. Gak bisa. Aneh. Gak bisa, geng. Terus gue mesti ke mana?
Wind's howling.
What do you want?
Making for Rosa Far Atre. I'm the new cook. I'm the new swordplay instructor. Masalahnya di situ dijaga. Nanti takutnya berantem ya kan. Kalau berantem ya berantem. Bohong aja.
Rosa Var Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Iya, bisa masuk.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one.
Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Lihat.
Follow me.
Oh, ini orangnya nih. Hello.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Woi. Wis, bit lost.
What? Lost your nerve?
Wis, no. Wis, aku kena. Wis,
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. Here on business. Langsung aja ya, ngomong aja lah ya.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Fairy. I'm looking. Intinya aja lah ya.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was
Di Kato
wooing.
bicara ini gue suka
Maybe he wasn't.
mata-matanya,
But you had some sort of
bagus-bagus.
relationship.
If you call him chasing
Jerap gitu
after me a
kan,
relationship.
kayak mata ular,
Even so,
terus
there was
kata-kata yang
nothing
lain,
between
cewek,
us.
cowok gitu, matanya bagus-bagus
Seems
gitu.
my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough
Dari mau
chatter.
Gi.
Stand and fight.
Dari mau Gi,
I
satu.
demand a rematch.
Apaan satu, apaan nih? Wah, datang lagi nih. Oh, syah. Aduh, aku ditabok. Oh, syah.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Fancy giving me a few private lessons. Kasih aja lah ya.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra,
Oh,
the
ini orangnya.
greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yoruga.
Not sure. I understand. Dandelion needs you to up.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Udah, jangan berantem. Easy, ladies.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at
Easy,
each other's
jangan
throats.
berantem dong.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Jadi pertengkaran wanita begini anjir. Why you not get interested in the politics? Bentar, tanya dulu ya.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war is going. Apa ya?
Changing subjects.
Why not forget?
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He
Oh,
also has
Papa
many business
diplomatic.
dealings in
Seorang
Novigrad.
diplomat.
He's a member of the Trade Corporation. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then
Pilih
find
nih,
us new tutors in each
mau yang
spot.
mana nih?
And so in
Yang ini paling
Novigrad,
kembar
the
sih.
task fell to the poet Dandelion.
Satunya
Rosa's
kayaknya
betrothed.
cewek
Edna.
banget, satunya kayaknya agak tomboy.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna,
Werewolf?
what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us
Mirip
to the
banget, rambutnya juga
cemetery?
dibikin mirip.
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Oke, gue pergi aja lah.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Well and when.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Aduh, kayaknya gue banyak berhubungan dengan wanita ini. Tadi dapat XP apa tadi ya? Oh, jangan ada dia. Itu jadi kolong lagi. Oke, thank you. Lumayan, motor. Orang kaya geng. Sebentar. Mumpung tidak ada orang. Aha. Nah, mumpung nggak ada orang ya kan. Maling. Jerat maling. Oke, sudah. Ya. Mumpung tidak ada orang gini, kita ambil sebanyak mungkin. Cukup. Terima kasih geng. Talk to Molly. Tadi si mata bela lagi ngajar tadi ya, sedang mengajar. Wow, orang kaya lagi dia. Wow.
This baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louise Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Oh, dia Witcher juga. This part is invisible.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant.
Oh, dia
I'm afraid she's
maidnya.
currently at the home of my dear friend
Pelayan.
Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Get the fact of some specification. Happy to go with you. Kalau di atas kita pilih jalan sendiri, kalau di bawah rame-rame. Kayaknya dua itu.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Ikut aja kita, ya kan, Bang? Bang, aku sambil teleponan ya, Bang. Sambil... Oke, thank you, Bang Riza. Ya, jauh. Ya. Tadi mah ke tempat si Mata Bella dulu ya, kalau jauh ya. Jauh nggak sih? Aduh. Kalau jauh mah tadi tempat si... Ya, bener kan jauh ini.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
Oh, ini kita
I guess
balapan
so.
nih.
Called every horse I've had Roach.
Kayaknya sih.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kasih, the champion from Vol.
Oh, ini.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Bagus nih.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
I like to talk to more. How much about beyond this?
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
How much about the others?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian,
Thunderbolt.
gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control.
Wonder.
And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord Devolte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned
Oh!
leather.
Oh! Oh! I like to talk to Molly. Ayo!
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Aduh. I like Cantrella, like Slide, Chestnut matches Thunderbolt. Yeah. Aduh, kudanya mana nih? Chestnut's my choice. Thunderbolt lah.
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Oke, hadiahnya lumayan ya kan? Oke, apakah kita bisa menang menggunakan Thunderbolt?
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Move it!
Oh. Langsung tolong taruh gua. Semoga nggak terlalu panjang ya.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Don't spare the horse.
Halangin, halangin, halangin.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Nah.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Yay!
Thanks. For one for whom every horse is a
Yes.
roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Thank you very much.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to
Oh,
her.
yeah.
And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Thank you.
Sick of it all.
Thank you. Hah! Dapat hadiah. Mana hadiahnya? Ini dia. 50 stamina. Bentar, ini 50 stamina. Oh, saya dulu. Ini 25 stamina. Ini 50. Bener ini ya, ganti. Wih, nice. Ini warna oke, nice. Lumayan ya kan. Aduh, gatel. Ini buku pengen gue jual-jualin nih. Oke. Mana? Talk to Marabella. Talk to Molly. Ah, yang dapat ada kenapa aku Marabella dulu? Hello Molly. I wanna talk.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt? That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
Yeah, if not for him. Actually, I'm always asking him.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving
Yeay,
him.
menang. Yo, menang.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Siapa? Siapa ceweknya? Ceweknya. Siapa adik-adiknya? Terus susah. You all update remember you are focusing with the program. Maybe his sister. Such a girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a
Pinjam duit
barge.
lagi.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Kapal
Said there'd be strawberries
romantic,
and that wine
tapi
with the
minjem
bubbles,
duit.
and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters.
Blonde.
Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages, any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Trooperitz?
Yes. Now I
Aduh,
remember.
kan
She's a
panjang banget kan
travelling
ini jadinya nih.
performer.
Aduh.
Sailed in from Kavir.
Tapi it's okay sih, dari perjalanan ini kita dapat beberapa item juga, item food, item buat healing-healingan. Sama kita dapat sesuatu buat kuda kita, lumayan lah ya.
To my dearest Calinetta, or some such. To have a brother like
Sama
that.
XP-nya juga lumayan gede. Cepet, 150, 200.
Before you go, I've got a request.
What?
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Oke. Mole. Oke, bentar cuy. Pipis dulu ya. Kebelet. Aku kebelet pipis. Kebelet pipis. Sebentar ya. Aduh, biasanya. Aduh. Oke, lanjut. Bentar, ini dia jauh banget nih. Ke kota lagi dong. Console with Zoltan. Ah, bentar lu, Zoltan gimana? Itu navigate on your own with full his and bonus. Alah, telat, jir. Gimana nih? Soto apa gimana? Balang-balang aja lah ya. Ketahuan gua nanti dapat soto lagi ya kan. Ke atas. Mari. Masih kita naik ke atas.
Another drifter in from Terima. Sick of it all.
Oh, sini.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, I'll go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Oke. Tuh kan, gue dapetin gratis. Hahaha. Dianterin pulang gratis. Dapat hadiah, ya kan. Pulang gratis. Nah, gratis sih di ini. Nggak manual. Aku pulangnya nggak manual.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
See ya.
This morning, my critter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious
Broken
murders
flowers.
happening in some
Oke.
house.
Console
Greta's
with
the
Zoltan.
imagination of a drunk
Zoltan
shooter.
mana Zoltan?
She never lies
Bella
about
masih
serious
jauh.
matters.
Zoltan jauh.
Some
Bella
stories told that corpses were shredded.
Bentar, ini gue matiin dulu yang di sini. Oke. Langsung ke Mirabella. Mirabella mau bedak.
The witch hunters have burnt Aramis at the stake.
Now what harm did that poor accent?
Masih ngajar sih jam segini. Dia ngajarin malam kan.
Well, another freak.
Gue masuk aja tuh sama orang parah. Sorry. One. Hello.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. You perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Fungi?
Maybe.
Fungi kan bukan jamur ya?
No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
He wrote the poem about you?
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Si Himeda?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Dah, segitu doang. XP-nya pego lumayan. Sorry, Neng. Om nggak sengaja. Anjir, Om. Consult with Zoltan.
Here's a copper.
Of all places, why did that mate have to blow himself up in my hand?
No bread, no coin, for his sake.
Save me. I'm dying.
Jauh dong. Perjalanannya jauh. Wush.
Think of it, love. How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your sultan, you old bum. What's this? Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Burung hantu. Where to get help? See an owl, not a parrot, to the point.
That field marshal Duda's replacement? The marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up, put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? It weren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
You first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages.
Sampai gua sendiri nggak dapat informasi apa-apa sih.
Dubious worth.
Let's have blah blah blah.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. It'll stay for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Had to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know of a human woman, but I would bore a dwarf and last to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
I think I got something.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, mystery woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently. Named Kalinetta or
Oh,
something
ini
like
adanya ya,
that.
katanya katanya adanya ya.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye.
Yang di tempat
Must be
dulu
her.
tadi. Who's Priscilla? Why was Priscilla on this? Siapa
Who's
Priscilla?
this Priscilla?
The Troberits, like you said.
Quite
Quite popular of late. Like some dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Damn it. Tell me. It's big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Okay, this Zolta in the next after sundown. Okay. Kita sama dulu ya.
Village are you from? Willows. Sits in the area 2 days road from us. It's clear as the eternal fire. What's your
Sundown ya tadi. Sebentar. Coba kita lihat misi quest kayaknya udah. Belum ada updatean lagi ya? Belum ada. Cat Skull Gear. Wow, Cat Skull Gear. Find diagram elements to Cat Skull Gear Witcher. Menarik. Nanti level 17 nih, masih panjang banget. Oke lah. Banyak update lagi, kita langsung aja dulu.
So, how you go with this? I was flipping a bit out my own business when suddenly he put some heels with me. Oh, I'm running out of patience.
Pas sundown ya, berarti pas malam hari. Sebentar. Jadi gua keluar dulu. Masih gua betapa di situ. Nah, gua betapa di sini. Ini bisa dibuka ya. Tapi gua betapa. Loket lagi. Kalau gue pengen maling. Matahari down berarti jam 8, jam 6, jam 7. Jam 7.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Oke. Wow. Dia orangnya. Semoga nggak copyright ya.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my
Semoga
heart
nggak copyright.
open, then your
Kalau copyright ya
love
gua hapus.
press. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you
Anjir,
in
gua
a
ngantuk dong.
heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian
Anjir, gua
boys back in
ketiduran.
my orchard.
Silence. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
Anjir, gua
There's a
ketiduran.
war on. Some die.
Kambing.
Oh, please,
Gua denger lagu ketiduran, bangke.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone
Gua
else's
denger lagu
ass.
ketiduran.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Ketiduran gua.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside. Come.
Denger lagu ketiduran
I
gua.
wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
But not people, I can't find it. Seems Dandelion let nothing up.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine into Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion,
Tapi ini kali ini main quest kita aman-aman aja ya. Nggak ada berantem-beranteman, nggak ada gimana, aman, damai, sejahtera.
Reuven, what's he like?
Tall, fat,
Cuman cari-cari orang, jalan-jalan tidak jelas, dan bertanya-tanya. Ini juga intinya kita jadi orang lagi nih si Dandelion ini nih. Yang dia tahu posisi adik kita, adik kita apa? Si Siri itu di mana? Bukan adik ya, saya dianggap sebagai anak.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver of Arrest, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Looks like Algaris getting a little again. Hoping to get out of life.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry up. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to
go to the bed house.
And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler
And talk
won't
to
come home on his
Siggy.
own. Take care now.
Lanjut lagi. 800. Nice. Itu baru XP. Dapat 800. Sorry. Sorry. Itu baru XP 800.
Fathers will do anything to distract. I believe I ate something. What's he doing here? The ladies find me handy.
Anybody there? Open up.
Baru tulis orang yang siaran live itu tidur. Gue ngantuk soalnya. Gue ngantuk sih agak tadi sih pasti agak ngantuk. Terus jadi denger dia nyanyi, suaranya enak ya kan. Ngantuk beneran dong gue. Anu busy with what?
Busy with what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Dia Sigi ya? Oh bukan. Apa pelayannya doang? Oh ya
The
pelayan
meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Banget ya. Ada kasih jalan masuk nih. Nggak dikasih lewat dong, suai.
Splendid. Reuven awaits in the next room.
Mana lagi sih?
Hey, Whitehead.
Oh, Jay.
Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's and then he sent the body back offering hand extended in peace.
Kaget gue tuh ceweknya.
Easy,
Kayaknya buat abang
Orson Junior's a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
Soalnya bagus soalnya.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Wah, kayak kita berarti tinjuan nih. Kalau bacok-bacokan nggak mungkin ya.
You let him in here because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Raven can introduce me. I'm a witcher. None of your business.
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that one.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Badannya Geralt ya. Habis. Suka.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune teller?
Assassins!
Assassin. Wah. Wah. Ditabok.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Wih, anjir kapak. Pedang. Oh, itu dia ngambil gada. Ah, bener kita berantem, coy. Ayolah.
First ever Barney with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Oke, kita ganteng, geng. Anjir, level 12, geng. Lagi. Oke. Habis. The beats.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Gonna see the worst and talk to him. Don't believe I know your friends.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means?
Jam apa selesainya, Bang? Mungkin jam 11 lah.
Known also as Cleaver.
Semoga aja ini dalam setengah jam lagi selesai ya. Semoga.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
So he's gonna find someone.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out.
Badan boleh kecil, tapi tenaganya kuat juga.
Trick or whatever your plowing name is. Wanna find Horson? Find me first.
So, well, I will find Junior. Hope I find Junior before Clifford does.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people, and he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
In private?
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day.
Gua nggak dapat tadi dong looting-lootingan ya.
Tidak.
Tadi jadi looting tadi tuh. Tadi yang para assassin. Yang masih hot water system bloody test. Sorry to have that.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not.
but he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner.
Gambling.
Junior controls the largest casino in
Whoa.
town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Casino, where is this?
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Okay. Thank you. I know what happened to the alien. Master spy, master criminal. Separation.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully
Dapatin
similar.
dua ya, mumpung di
Both
sini.
about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I prefer it remain that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Any news of Philippa?
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Jangan-jangan mereka berdua lagi, Bang.
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
What about you? Any beef in the villain? Where's the table?
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got my own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
You will pay me on top of that, what? Don't have time to just now. Tanya nggak ya? Tanyain lah ya.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Did you bargain if it's something I wanted to hire you? Do you know what I'm talking about? Who told you? Do you know what you're talking about?
No idea what you're talking about.
You are the worst liar I have ever known. Glad I don't need you to win a poker game for me. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Tadi kek.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe.
Tapi gue nggak tahu ya, interaksi yang gue pencet itu yang bukan kuning ya, bukan kuning, yang putih itu. Apakah akan ngaruh nanti ke dia kita atau bagaimana? Gue juga nggak tahu sih.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Oh, pet XP, pego, lumayan. Panjang banget ini cari Dandelion doang, bangke. Oh, ada kunci rahasia. Ada serut dong.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Oh, kakinya robot ya. Tapi robot kakinya besi. Kaki palsu. Bentar ya. Bisa? Ah, nice, bisa. Yes. Nice. Sebentar. Yuk.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Kenapa? Buat apa?
Bart, stop that, now.
Oh,
Bad.
apaan tuh?
Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hurt.
Bisa ngomong dong.
But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadless.
Where do you get the troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Can't take care of this yourself. Ayolah, tolongin lah.
Fine, I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right, ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head forth.
Boom. Get out of it. Bad mushroom. What do you mean? Bad mushroom.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold.
Pop's mold.
The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll.
Jamur beracun.
Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Oh.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though.
Makhluk apa?
Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Okay. Investigasi.
What the hell have you got yourself into? Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. When there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Oh.
Getting harder to breathe.
Sini baca mungkin. Sebentar. Antidotnya di mana? Oh, 30. Aduh, kebanyakan barang dong gua. Sebentar. Mana nih? Alchemist, masih alchemist gua. Nah ini. Thunderbolt Tony on. Oh, bukan ini. Bukan ini, geng. Bentar, kita bikin dulu ya. Alchemist, nice. That oil, no. Tadi resep apa tadi ya resepnya ya? Gue lupa lagi tadi. Aduh. Stamina is in combat. Toxic tree. Tidak ada dong. Ya sudahlah, nanti aja.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Good.
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can. Can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Drink the Pops antidote. Ya kan? Pops antidote. Bentar dulu. Pops antidote itu apa resepnya? Pops antidote. Bentar. Pops antidote. Gue belum baca tadi. Pops antidote. Werewolf. Nggak ada dong. Inventory. Tidak ada, geng. Pops antidote. Makanan semua. Mana ya Pops antidote ya? Di sini nggak ada. Thunderbolt sama Sony All. Antidote mana ya tadi ya? Oil, poison. Nggak ada, cuma Pops antidote. Ini surat doang. Tutorial, listari, karakter, quest. Nggak ada dong. Nggak ada lah. Mystery notes. Nggak ada. Resepnya apa ya? Ini kontrak belum gue baca kontraknya. Going on, bukan. Mana? Antidote mana ya? Iya. Sama aja. Mana ya? Bentar. Kalau gue jalan terus nih bacain semua ini. Bring the pop antidotes. Oh alah, air. Astaga.
Fine grading.
Gue nggak lihat, udah dimasukin ke item gua. Oke, let's see.
Drowners.
Wah. Deh. Oke, bentar, tunggu dulu. Ntar dulu. Barang gua kepenuhan. Aduh. Ini bikin berat nih. Cuman kalau jual mahal ini lumayan. Aduh, udah galau kan gua. Kalau buang-buang ini nggak percuma. Ini sih gua jual ini. Ini casting yang gua jualan deh. Intinya gua jual-jual ini. Yalah. Gua pengen ngutin dengan tenang, gua nggak bisa. Dengan tenang gitu. Let's go. Penuh lagi tadi gua. Ada item yang tuh kebanyakan. Strategi gua bombongin lah. Apa nanti kali lagi. Ini kan lagi cong. Mana lagi nih gua ya? Sini. Kunci. Mana lagi gua? Sebentar. Tadi kita. Nggak bisa, tapi gua mesti dong.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
3. Senjatanya sayang banget itu bisa gua jual. Tuh, sudahlah, lepaskan. Terus dulu barang gua sedikit banget. Investigate. Oh, item. Okay, nice. Bukan dulu.
Oh,
sorry.
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
Sini. Entah, mana ini? Oh, di bawah. Di bawah. Ke bawah lagi dong. set the using. Lah. Oh alah, ini dia.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide
Kelewatan
open.
gua anjing, gua
Wall
ngulang
two.
lagi dari awal.
Bathhouse drain pipes seemed to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away.
Wah, ada box. Kan, berat kan? Aduh. $57 perak, ini 46 perak. Kita kayaknya ada banyak orang. Wah, nggak bisa looting.
Getting close.
Aha.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb pit. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Itu the better sama with jika. Berat dah. Gue kasihan sama trollnya loh. Kelewatan di atas kan tadi dia. Nah, ke atas itu tadi gimana caranya ya? Buat mana di atas ya? Ke atas tadi lewat mana ya? Aku lupa. Lewat sini kah? Sih bukan. Tuh kan aja. Lewat mana di atas ya? Aduh, pikun gua. Lewat sini kah? Tidak, bukan. Lewat mana ya? Oh, itu benar. Benar lewat situ. Lupa aku. Aduh, gua nggak bisa lari. Kebanyakan bawa barang. Apa-apalah, biar kita jual-jualin cuy. Sayang duitnya soalnya. Kalau ngasain duit mah nggak apa-apa. Itu dia.
Yes.
Bukan ya? Bukan dia dong. Ah, ini dia. Mirip soalnya.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Oke.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale.
Set mini panjang banget, sumpah.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Udah kayak quest bareng part 2, tapi barunya mati, sayang banget. Salah pick kayaknya gua, salah pilih tadi. Ini barunya bunuh diri.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Could be wrong. I'm in no mood for jests. No, and this is of surprise.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb is in the pipe.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Let's see which drain stuff.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Iya, mirip begitu. Belanda. Enggak.
Nothing interesting here.
Okay. Oh,
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Oke, ketemu ya.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Mirip ya. By the way, dapat suspect.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Impossible. Why? Henkel. Who's that?
Margrave Henkel. Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Hey, be nice. What's your plan? Can you Geralt start looking into this?
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Oke, X50. Akhirnya kita keluar dari sini juga. Oke. Tapi sebelum itu nanti gue mau belanja dulu. Mau belanja sih, mau jual. Gue mau jual dulu. Kita tinggal cari blacksmith yang bisa kita samperin buat jual barang-barang. Wait. Nah, masalah di sini blacksmith tuh nggak kelihatan anjing. Parah banget. Blacksmith sih nggak kelihatan blacksmithnya. Tuh. Plus exploration merchant. Nah, ini alatnya. Satu doang. Parah. Move. Oh, parah men. Blacksmith itu daerah mana? Masa gue balik lagi ke sini sih, lewat si Baron? Oke lah, mau nggak mau ya, dari sini dulu. sebaring penuh. Jadi gue ngambil cuma segini doang nih. Kita jual-jualin dulu yang ada di sini.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Sebentar, kalau yang box-box itu lebih dekat mana ya? Jauh juga sih. Oke, mungkin sih offline ini gue offline aja ya. Oke cuy, sampai sini dulu untuk game The Witcher 3 hari ini. Udah jam berapa nih? Udah jam 11, nanti besok kita lanjut lagi untuk episode ke-8. Nih gue sekarang mau beres-beres barang-barang dulu. Jadi besok kita tinggal misain side quest lagi. Main quest yang ada di sini. Ya, kita suruh nyari siapa nih? Margrave Henkel House. Nah, kita suruh nyari ini deh. Nanti sebaring gua selesaiin dulu yang ada di sini. Nih level 9, terus level 11, level 12. Untuk yang secondary-nya. Ya lumayan lah, nanti kita buat naik level sampai, semoga ya levelnya nanti sampai up level 15. Oke cuy, sekali lagi makasih banyak, thank you for watching, dan sampai jumpa di The Witcher 3 episode ke-8. Oke, salam noob. Dadah.